My name is Stephen Dallas. I'm a Senior Vice President of Business and Legal Affairs and Digital Business Development at Universal Music Publishing Group in Los Angeles, and I am a proud Weil alum. I grew up in upstate New York, in Albany, pretty far away from a big city. I went to college in Boston University, and then I ended up going to law school in New York City, and I went to New York Law School. I summered at Weil in 1999. I was fortunate enough to get an offer to come back, which I was very excited about, and I came back as a full-time litigation associate after I graduated in 2000. I think the one thing that really stood out for me at Weil is just how good the lawyers were, how smart they were, and also, in addition, just what good people they were. And many of whom I still stay in touch with, decades now after that I've left. David Yohai is somebody who I worked with, and he was a mentor. Just one of the brightest people I've ever worked with, one of the hardest working people I've ever worked with. Adam Hemlock, someone who you could, have a beer with and, chat with, but also was just incredibly intelligent and really smart and a great person to shadow and work alongside. Ted Sekarides is another person that I've worked with who is just a phenomenal lawyer, a true lawyer's lawyer, and, a friend and someone who was, helpful both in terms of the practice and things I was doing in litigation, and also in terms of speaking to and getting kind of career advice about, potentially when I was thinking about, moving on from the firm. And so, I actually move from being, primarily a litigator, doing both litigation in-house as well as doing commercial work, to be actually relatively seamless. And that's what I did. Well, my role at Universal Music Publishing Group, it's a combination of working on the digital licensing deals that we do and also working on the core publishing work. Because we own and control a catalog of 2 million plus compositions. We represent songwriters. And so with those copyrights, we basically go and we do deals with the likes of companies like Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Google, the whole, everyone out in the marketplace that wants to use music on a digital platform. And whether that's a download where you go out and you actually purchase it and you own it, or it's on the streaming side where you go and you pay a monthly subscription fee. The idea is that what we want to do is we want to get our music licensed on all these platforms, and we want to get fair value for our writers. And so that's kind of my day-to-day is working on those types of deals. So being a father of two, my daughter is 10, my son is 7. We play a lot of music in the house. We've got instruments, and always trying to kind of get them involved. My daughter plays piano. We talk about what does Daddy do, when he goes to work. And it's funny, like trying to explain music publishing to someone in the business is complicated. Trying to explain music publishing to children is also a little bit can be challenging. I say, well, Daddy licenses the music that songwriters create so that the people that you watch on those different platforms and that you listen to, it can actually be streamed on that. And they kind of look at me like, so what's for dinner, Dad? My job is to kind of try to figure out, well, where are we going with streaming and what's going to happen and what is going to be the next format. It's an amazing time to be in the business. It's an amazing time, I think, to be an artist. It's an amazing time to be a songwriter. It's a very interesting time to sort of be melding legal, business, data and analytics, and kind of putting that all together to try to kind of read the crystal ball of where the industry is going. But we definitely feel like it's on an upward trajectory. I feel like I've seen it when it was, beaten down, and I feel like it's coming back. But there's a lot of work to do, and that's what we're here to do.